Google is considered to be one of the best companies to work for and is known for the perks and benefits it provides to its employees. Despite conducting large-scale layoffs, the company still turned out to be one of the best-paying companies last year. However, not all employees are happy with the present work culture at Google. A former Google employee who worked at the tech giant for 18 years recently quit his job as he was unhappy with the work culture as well as CEO Sundar Pichai's leadership. In a blog post, the employee talked about his experience at Google and how things have changed in all these years. I joined Google in October 2005 and handed in my resignation 18 years later. Last week was my last week at Google, he wrote at the beginning of the blog. He then described how he had the opportunity to experience the early days of Google, which was a company that genuinely cared about doing the right thing for its users and for society as a whole, which was once a hallmark of Google's culture, began to evaporate. He also added that the company's leadership, under the direction of Sundar Pichai, became increasingly out of touch with the rank-and-file employees in the post. The ex-Google executive also talked about the way the company laid off thousands of people earlier this year, describing it as a turning point for the company. The ex-Googler wrote that in his opinion, the layoffs were an unforced error that were driven by a short-sighted focus on quarterly earnings growth. He argued that the layoffs had a devastating impact on Google's culture, as they eroded trust between employees and management and led to a sense of fear and paranoia among the rank and file. To recall, various ex-Google employees had described their experience with layoff on social media sites. They had said that they got to know about their layoffs abruptly, and many were logged out from their systems. Hundreds of Google employees had also written a letter to Pichai, demanding of a better handling of the layoffs situation. Circling back to the blog post, the ex-Google employee added at the end that despite everything, there still are great people at the company. He said that he met many talented and passionate people during his time at Google who could make a real difference if they were given the opportunity. He ended the post on a hopeful note, saying that Google will one day create an environment where these people can thrive and where the company can once again fulfill its potential to do good in the world.